Hello there, I am Brett Benner, and this is Brett's Book Stack, the inaugural video of my brand new YouTube channel. For those who've just wandered here and see some dude sitting in a wall of books, and if that frightens you, now is the opportunity to leave. For the rest of you, welcome, thank you for being here. The reason that I made this channel or decided to do this was I have been on Instagram for about 2.5 years and have loved it and met amazing people and amazing authors. But in the last year, with this big push for reels, I'm just not the guy who's gonna sit there and do a 1-minute video about me touching book covers and as they change, like a Pink song plays in the background. That is not me. However, this is. I can talk about books and sit and talk about books and talk about covers, and we'll see how this evolves. This is all brand new. I hope you stick around. And if you like what you see today, please hit the subscribe button below. So for my first video, here's what I thought I would do. I was away for 3 weeks, but I thought, I got a lot of book mail, and I thought I would pick 7 titles that I'm particularly excited about to share with you today. So let's get started. The first is Greenland by David Santos Donaldson. This cover is like incredible, and I need to do a quick shout out to all the publishers to say, y'all have been killing it with your covers. Beautiful cover art, the kind of stuff that makes you stop in a store and be like, what is that? So good for you. So Greenland, a dazzling literary debut novel within a novel about a young author's writing about E.M. Forster's real-life love affair, in which Forster's forbidden love story collides with his own, blending fact and fiction. I think this sounds incredible. A year ago, FSG Books published a book called Alec by William D. Kenzio, and it took the story of Morris, but turned it around and focused on Alec, who was the groundskeeper who had the affair with Morris. I thought it was fantastic. It seems like this is in the world because of the Forster connection, and I think it really sounds like an incredible premise. So excited about this one. Next is Matthew Quick's We Are the Light. This is being published, and I got this copy from Avid Reader Press. Thank you very much. This comes out in November. For Matthew Quick, the New York Times bestselling author of The Silver Linings Playbook, made into the Academy Award-winning movie starring Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper, comes a poignant and hopeful novel about a widower who takes in a grieving teenager and inspires a magical revival in their small town. Okay, so I think it sounds amazing. I think it's gonna have all the feels. I think it's probably gonna be a weeper and probably make me cry. I have to be honest, I so appreciate that it's less than 250 pages, because I don't know about you, but it seems like this has been the summer of the chunky book. So really excited about this. Next is Other Names for Love by Taimur Sumro, which is one of the titles that I've been most excited about this year. When I saw that this is being published, first of all, again, I would buy this as artwork. I love this cover. It sounds amazing. At age 16, Fahad hopes to spend the summer with his mother in London. His father, Rafiq, has other plans, hauling his son to Abad, the family's rural estate in upcountry Pakistan. Rafiq wants to toughen up his sensitive boy to teach him about power, duty, family, to make him a man. He enlists Ali, a local teenager, in this project, hoping Ali's presence will prove instructive. Well, I think we know what's gonna happen when Ali gets around. But anyway, this sounds great. Okay, The Angel of Rome and Other Stories by Jess Walter. Jess Walter wrote one of my favorite books this year, The Cold Millions, which actually came out last year. But for some reason, I never saw it much on Instagram. It's fantastic. And if you're like struggling, if you have a book club and you're struggling and you're like, what should we read? The Cold Millions is great. Also, Beautiful Ruins as well, but that's probably more well-known, and I love this as well. I read some early reviews of this and said that they're fantastic stories. I think he's immensely talented. So, and I also love this kind of rose sepia-toned cover. It's so cool. Okay. Geraldine Brooks, Horse. I've never read any Geraldine Brooks. Don't know why. I just never have. I know she is a winner of the Pulitzer Prize. I learned from this cover. A discarded painting in a junk pile, a skeleton in an attic, and the greatest racehorse in American history. From these strands, a Pulitzer Prize winner braids a sweeping story of spirit, obsession, and injustice. I give you Horse. So it sounds great. Again, love the cover. And next, okay, first of all, I have to tell you, I filmed this earlier and went through the whole video, and I was really pleased with it. And then I realized I called this company, well, the company's Illumicrate, right? I kept going on about the Illuminati, and the Illuminati published this book. Illumicrate published this book, We All Fall Down by Rose Zabo. It's an Illumicrate edition. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure many of you do, Illumicrate is a subscription-based series that focuses on fantasy books primarily. They do these gorgeous signed editions. This is one of them, their latest. Never heard of this book. Moving between the decaying old city and the ruthless new city, 4 young queer people struggle with the daily hazards of life. Work, school, and dodging power-hungry cops and unscrupulous scientists, not realizing that they have been selected to play in an age-old drama that revives the flow of magic through their world. When a mysterious death rocks their fragile peace, the 4 are brought into each other's orbits as they uncover a deeper magical conspiracy. Again, love this cover. I think it sounds amazing. Never heard of it, so good for you, Illumicrate, not the Illuminati. Last, okay, this book this is one of my most anticipated titles of this year, which actually doesn't come out till January. I had tried to get a copy of it, and the publisher was like, no, which is fine, but I found a copy online, and I'm so thrilled. The Age of Vice by Deepti Kapoor, which I think will be one of the big books of next year. Listen to this. This is The Age of Vice, where pleasure and power are everything, and the family ties that bind can also kill. Deftly shifting through time and perspective in contemporary India, Age of Vice is an epic, action-packed story propelled by the seductive wealth, startling corruption, and bloodthirsty violence of the Wadia family, loved by some, loathed by others, feared by all. This is The Age of Vice. Okay, again, I don't even know, but all I can say to you is this is jumping my TBR, so I will probably have a review for this by the end of August. So that's it. Again, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully, I might have excited you about 1 or 2 of these titles, maybe all of them. And I will see you all again soon. So thanks.